Take 4. You would not think it would take 4 takes to film a trade recap when every other take is first try. Anyways, not the point, alright? Going to this session, we are looking for longs because that bias that we had the other day we're down low and we're starting to get a change in 4-hour structure. On the hourly, same thing, bullish structure. Probably expecting a bit of a pullback before we take a long. Also, just play a candle in. Okay, so off rip, we got this big candle up on Nasdaq. ES stays humble, stays down a little bit. It's the next candle. Now, come down, we make this SMT divergence for the bullish side. Now, with this SMT, I looked at this SMT as relative equal lows for a short. Now, taking a short down to them was probably not the smartest thing I've ever done in my trading career. So we took a short off rip down to what was now an SMT divergence. Instagram trying to just like make the cut for the tube. Yeah. You get the gist. Can we just ignore that trade? That was with full risk. That was a $3 trade. That was full risk. So let's just ignore that. There's potential to come back. Oh, also the bias was because we made that reaction off the gap, and then I just waited for it to come up a little bit more, so we got a better entry. Anyways, that's not the trade of the day, alright? Also, this new indicator. Also, you notice these, if you actually watched the trade recap, you would have realised this was, the earrings were out, would have been out last trade recap when I filmed it last night. So I had a bit of a sparring incident where sparring for boxing, and like the back little metal piece went like halfway through my ear, the front bit went flying out, so that earring's fucked. It went out fine during sparring, and then that back metal was like all the way in the back of my ear, and I tried to like pull it out with pliers. Pretty much I thought the earrings were cooked, and then I actually just cleaned them out with salt water and shit. Woke up this morning and they were like, you know when like something gets stitched up and then you look at it and it's like, that's healed nice. That's what it looked like. And I was like, you know what? Fucking, I'm not going to wait another however long it's going to take until to get them re-pierced and just muck around. So I just like shoved that bitch in the Savo, and I haven't died of infection yet, so it's going well. So when I'm in hospital with a deadly infection, you'll figure it out why. Anyways, got the fucking hantavirus or something. Alright. Now we've changed our bias off that to longs off that SMT divergence. So we're looking for long. So firstly we're looking for, as this is the more bearish index, we're looking for a break of structure. Now what we got here is that we edged to take the break of structure, but we still stayed patient. But what we got was, we got this candle, where in reality I should have waited for the break of structure. But you know, I wasn't on a very good run last night, as you could tell. I ended up taking an entry out of this where we came down, filled this fair value gap, got a break of structure to the upside on the 1 minute, took that trade. And this trade actually looked quite nice, and the bias was there, everything was there, just the execution was too early. Yeah, we got Cucacini there. But I got to lock back in with trading because I was going really well, and then I had that week off, like the couple days off with fights and all that, and then it threw me off. But I can't use it as an excuse. I need to get back into that locked in. Now, with this trade, I did re-enter, which was technically against the rules, but I entered with half risk, and I believe that first trade was like just obnoxiously so shit. that I deserved a second chance at a trade. So I entered with half risk. Shows the thing. While that loads up, we'll just look through. So it ended up did coming down. Now, let's just skip through because we do end up taking out all my take profits. We just got edged out there. So, what could we have done for this trade? I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'm going to go. This is my little chess play. 35, 10. 10. Oh, okay. This wasn't even an SMT. Well, the trade was probably off that. Tap into the trade of the day that I approve of. Would have been this, where I assume we would have gotten a tap in, inversion of the gap, that was the trade of the day. That was the trade that I was a bit more patient. I can say now, oh, I would have taken that. Well, would I have? Because I took two earlier trades that were shit. Genuinely 2 shit earlier trades. So, hold on, what would have been the better entry? What would have been the index I would have taken it on? Probably would have taken on Nasdaq. I would have waited for that top gap to get inversed. Whatever, you get the point. You get the point. I've got the exact entry to the minute. But wow, I really hope no one heard that burp. I apologise sincerely. I might make an apology video, to be fair. So we lost 5 last night. Just absolutely rinse a tuning. Anyways, it's alright, it's alright. We win, we lose. It all happens to trading. I didn't over risk, but technically I did. But I did over trade and I didn't get off the charts. But forgive me, please, YouTube. Can we just count that as part of the 30-day challenge? Can we just ignore that and count that as the first trade was unfair to last? You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's it. Forgive me, please. I'm promising you to win tonight.